Welcome to the Raise podcast with Carol Barwick. We're here to raise your confidence and inspire your creativity. This time, it's more like a season of mini episodes where Carol explores the raise word. The raise word is a word that will encourage you or empower you and at times inspire you to explore the word a little more for yourself. Each episode is just 10 to 15 minutes with the idea you can have a listen while you drink your cuppa. So grab your favourite drink and let's get started. Well, hello and welcome to A Cuppa with Carol. I'm Carol Barwick. I wonder what the word real means to you. Does it mean the absence of fantasy? Does it mean looking exactly and authentically like you are? This is really interesting to me because actually this is the third time that I've tried to do this episode. The other two times I've made mistakes and I've stopped and I've started again. Why? Because I want it to be perfect or as good as it can be. And I wonder if in this day and age, reality is becoming something that's not quite acceptable. There are lots of different things that are making reality a bit more possible to be perfect. AI is something that has now appeared and is doing things quicker, cleverer, faster. I don't know about you though. I have a lot of brilliant creative friends who could do those same things. It might take them a bit more time. But what I love about that is it's their own gifting, it's their own talent. They haven't taken it from a load of other places and put it into some kind of computer and generated it. They've done it themselves. And I think one of the important things about reality is the way that people are intrinsically involved. Look, you can see I'm stuttering over my words today because real and reality is something that's very difficult to explain, isn't it? I think the whole idea of being perfect is becoming a dangerous benchmark or bar line. That feeling that you can't get anything wrong. That bit that you have to put on your photos that says, excuse the washing, or sorry that I've not brushed my hair this morning. That bit of needing to excuse ourselves and who we really are. Every week I do this word in the Facebook community, and somebody made such an amazing and valid point about the fact that when it comes to things like reality TV, we are watching and taking time watching people who aren't really real. They are scripted in some way. And in that way of looking at the television, we're not focusing on people that are really hurting, really struggling. Now, that whole idea of reality TV is difficult, isn't it? Some of it is scripted, some of it isn't. I would say that some of it you really do see the person, but then there are differences behind why they're doing it. And this particular person on the Facebook community was talking about people that have no choice. They're not looking to be famous. They are just going through really difficult times. It reminded me of a time years and years ago. It was around the time of Lent, and I was working in an incredible special needs school in Bethnal Green in the East End. And God really challenged me when it came to Lent. I was thinking, I'll give up chocolate or sweets or something like that. And God said to me, why don't you give up watching EastEnders, which I was really into at the time. And that felt strange to start off with. And then I realised that instead of watching people who aren't real in the East End, I could be praying for the people that I actually knew and worked with every day. And so I did. And it was an incredible time and probably the most important Lent that I've ever done. I wonder how it feels to be real for you? Is it something that you embrace? Do you enjoy being yourself, or are you somebody that needs the escape? That you don't want to look at what's real because it's painful, it's triggering, it's difficult. In those moments, what do you do? Can you lean into that feeling, that discomfort? Or do you turn to escape? It's a difficult one, isn't it? Because it's difficult being real. And as I said, with the rise of AI and the rise of looking perfect, particularly on social media, it's making it harder and harder for it to be acceptable to be completely real. As I said at the top of the podcast, it's taken me 3 attempts to do this episode today because I wanted it to be perfect. And to be honest, that reality is that I want people to be able to understand what I'm saying. So I've changed it and made it better so that people can do that. And I know that AI is here to stay. And there are going to be people that are using AI and it is making their reality a possibility. It's taking something that they might not have been able to do and making it real for them and for other people. And so I guess it comes to the question, how is it used? With great power comes great responsibility, eh? I wonder what the world would look like if you were truly real and how that feels. I'm going to read a poem that I wrote again over COVID. You know that a lot of the time the poems that I do are over COVID. Just bear with me while I pull it up. And it's not a comfortable poem. It's not a happy clappy poem, and it is very real. And here we go. Authentically, really me. This is all that's left. No business plan or clever words, leaving me bereft. Authentically, really me. Just some bones and skin. The loudest me, unfearful, brave, is crouching down within. And deeper still, the smallest flame just helping me to cope. The smallest voice, the smallest step, just clinging on to hope. I wonder if you being real might give someone else the hope that they need to be real too. Because at the end of the day, you are all that you've got. Faith will help. God, the Creator, will help. Friends will help. But you, being really you, are the best thing that you've got. How are you going to embrace the reality and the realness of you today? Thanks for having a cuppa with me. Let's have a cuppa again soon. If you've enjoyed having a cuppa with me, then you can buy me a coffee. Go to buymeacoffee.com/Carol Barwick. Let's have a cuppa again soon.